Welcome to Big Brother's Moose and the Hoose, part of the Big Brother Bar franchise. I'm James.
I'm Lindsay.
And we are currently at, what would you say, like the mid-season sort of stage of the game?
I think so.
Normally, at mid-season on the USA version, the spinning Jenny gets smaller. Do the cogs get smaller?
It's just like a wristwatch rather than all that thing.
Just a tiny lever.
Like a little one-armed bandit. Anyway, it's been a crap, boring week in the Big Brother house.
What?
Should never have evicted Jordan.
Oh, JP. Legacy.
I was looking forward to seeing all the aftermath of him going out. And it was quite good, wasn't it? Zach was very tight-lipped. I don't think he said a word for about 15 minutes. And then he said, I feel like a complete dick. Well. We didn't like to say, but... Oh, yeah, and something we were saying last week, how Jordan, nipped at the stairs like he was, teleported, basically. This time, you saw him actually walking up the stairs. What
it's not so much editing as tediting.
Nice. But you saw Sindy walking up the stairs normally, so I don't get it. Strange decision-making. So... what happened was they all went into the pantry, the storeroom, the kitchen.
You mean the store cupboard?
The store cupboard. They all went in there.
The scuttlebutt zone, I call it.
Yeah, and Zach made his way through two...
not one, but two apples. There were different colours, there were definitely two.
James's pet hate is people eating apples on TV. It makes him sick. So what did you think of Zach eating those apples?
It made me very, very... angry. It really did get my blood up. But not only that, it was before they resumed the HOH. I thought, I'm waiting to find out what happened in the HOH,
right?
Or whatever competition it was.
Yeah.
And I'm watching a person eating an apple, two apples. That's not right.
And then he started on his nails, just biting his nails to the quick.
It's not good TV.
But you said that Sarah stuck the knife in him a little bit then as well, didn't she?
Oh, she put him on full blast.
Yeah, because he was like, oh, now the lines are drawn. And she was like, tough shit, Daddy-O, basically, weren't she? I didn't actually write down anything she said, but she did seem to give it back to him a little bit.
It was strong. Yeah. It was fierce.
If you see anyone eating an apple on TV, email bigbrotherbar@gmail.com.
I see about 3 a day, so...
James likes it on the news when they're doing a feature about a health program and they take a bite out of an apple at the end, don't you? That's your favourite.
Or drink out of a pint of beer, or what have you.
You can't move for that at the moment. So then the HOH. Was this the second half of? Oh yeah, it was.
Is this the one where they're sat on the chairs with a buzzer?
Yeah, and they had to eliminate someone else.
So the apples have gone. Apples are finished.
Apples are gone, but unbelievably. The new HOH turned out to be Peely.
Another sleeping giant.
Never has a woman looked less confident about winning an HOH. How the fuck did she win that? Was she just guessing?
Who knows?
So
many people throwing stuff.
That's true, actually. Do you think just saying the tennis one is an acceptable right answer? Shouldn't you have to give the full and correct name?
But it was the tennis one, but it did have a specific name, wasn't it? Like Balls Please. It wasn't that. But, you know what I mean? No, remember there was sniping from the grassy knoll.
I remember it very well.
Who could forget? Legendary task. And, I don't know.
Peely's just got permanent, der brain face. Do you know what I mean? She's just like...
I don't think she's a secret mastermind.
Thick as pig shit. Anyway, more of that later.
Too much time in that show, man. Kevin and her, their game's both rubbish.
Yeah, you said you think Kevin's sitting back too much.
I don't know what he's doing because they're not showing it, but it doesn't look very interesting from what I can see.
Well, he was wearing that very tight pink t-shirt the other day.
That's not really strategic though, is it?
Who knows? Might be.
Could be.
Now, Zach said... I have the biggest horseshoe up my arse. It hurts, but it feels so good. Fuck yeah. What do you make of that?
It's his second only, really, to fuck it, I'm gay. And if you did have a horseshoe up your arse, you'd probably call, medical, Dr. Ottoman or
at least.
Similar. But if it feels so good, what are you going to do? It's a dilemma.
Leave it out there.
Where'd the horseshoe come from? Marsha's corpse.
Do mooses have moose shoes?
Oh, yeah, moose.
clogs for mooses. What is that, the plural of mooses? Uh-oh.
What? Meese?
Now, did you notice how they suddenly started talking about the diaper alliance this, the diaper alliance that? Do you remember that ever being mentioned before? And suddenly it's like the hot new thing.
I mean, maybe I was drunk, but I think, to be honest, I just came out of nowhere.
Why would you call your alliance after what a baby shits in? Is that a strong alliance name?
No, I prefer something like the nappy rashers or
Pampers.
the Pamperdoos or
Pampers posse.
Exactly, anything's better than the diaper alliance, isn't it?
I think they're called that because they're full of shit.
I think they've actually used every other word available that's not copyrighted, so they're now just going down to the basic. Next week it'll be like the filing cabinets.
The door handles. So then Sindy is basically campaigning to stay. And Cindy's always campaigning. And Kevin picked the drama queens of the house to be the have-nots, which was actually quite good strategy. But he was on their team. This is when they did like that football have-not thing.
Yeah.
It was actually quite a good task again.
It's alright, but I couldn't see who was who.
Oh.
Maybe I'm getting on.
They weren't. I don't know. I can't remember. It had the name on the side, I think, but then you couldn't see that all the time.
But there was a lot of argy-bargy, so that was...
It was quite violent, wasn't it? The way they were like piling on each other.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? It was quite good, I thought. But
Viewer discretion is advised.
Who cares about football? Who cares about the have-nots? Bobby said, "This is radical." Totally radical, dude. So then. Oh yeah, we saw Sarah in the diary room. She looked like she'd been crying, so we knew she'd lost the have-nots competition. Spoiler. So then,
yeah.
They had the have-time show. Bruno was dressed as a bear, and Sindy was cheerleading.
Oh, Christ alive! Why has everything got to last too long? I don't understand it. What are they making?
What do you mean?
Is it Big Brother or is it Big Baby?
I think it's Big Filler.
I know, but it's just, why so much filler? There must be something interesting happening they can show.
I just like to see people like just having conversations about their life or something. Not all this
doing
nonsense.
A bit of skullduggery.
Yeah, stupid. So then Kevin was strategising with Peely. He says, "I got her thinking it was her idea to nominate Godfrey and Sindy." And then
we had a all minority eviction process, didn't we? Nomination process.
As usual. Hold on, we're not there yet. Godfrey was talking to Peely in the back garden, and he said talking to Peely is like talking to a 5-year-old. Meanwhile, Kevin was in the pool doing the fortress over the top of it, watching the conversation going on. And but Godfrey was actually doing some quite good strategising to Peely, but it's kind of a waste of time, isn't it?
I know. I like Godfrey. I like him a lot, but everything that comes out of his mouth, no offence, it's completely pointless. It's just it's just words.
Hot air.
Yeah.
I like Godfrey, he's one of my faves. I want Godfrey to win. So Kevin said he could see Peely's mind churning. And then, do you remember he was in like the hot tub thing and he was talking to her like she was a little baby, like he had going, "You're the Peely ship here and the waves have come crashing in." He was talking to her like she was 5 years old.
Wow.
I wouldn't want to go out with someone who's that stupid, it'd be annoying. And he was...
You would if they were HOH though.
He was kind of slagging her off in the diary room as well, saying, "I have total control over her," and this and that. Not very nice. But then you're right, yeah, it was ethnic minority upon ethnic minority.
It was. Now, what would Sister Speak say about this?
I don't think it was a bunch of bullshit, but
exactly.
they would have stopped watching about 3 years ago.
I don't blame them.
I don't want Sindy or Godfrey to go, so it's a lose-lose for me.
Or Brittany.
Brittany's boring.
I know she's boring, but I think she's still got some game left in her. There's some potential there.
So this was when Sindy whispered in Peely's ear that she was disappointed in her, and then there was a lot of hoo-ha about that. Do you care about that?
Well, no, not in the least. But what about equal sheep? What's going on with the accoutrements in the house this week?
What, clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, Zach was wearing what looked like a waiter's outfit, or you said, is he going to a funeral when he was nominated? He had a white shirt and a black tie on.
Looked like he was doing some minimum wage job.
I like Godfrey's jacket. Godfrey's blue jacket that he wears, and it's in his picture.
Don't think it's a bit too ornate?
No, I like it. It's like adds a bit of gravitas to the occasion. It's good. And
we have to give credit to Arissa Cox tonight.
Yeah, she didn't look
hey,
like
gorgeous.
She didn't look like someone had vomited on her for once. Well done.
She dropped the Picasso range.
Exactly. Now, we had a task by KFC.
Oh, thank you, KFC. Thanks for everything.
It's Big Brother's concentration camp. That's a nice name for a task, isn't it?
Well, finally, they admit to what they do to these chickens, you know? It's like, you've got to give them credit. Is it true? KFC.
Oh God! What?
You can't call it. They can't call themselves Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore. You have to call it KFC because there's no chicken
not real
in there.
chicken.
Yeah.
Well, we can't say it's a concentration camp for chickens and it's not real chicken. It's got to be one or the other. One of the conspiracies has got to be true. So which is it? I
don't know.
I think you're right though, but I think we probably read that on like Alex Jones's message board or something. So you know. So basically, the whole point of this video was it was basically like pears. You had to find two the same, didn't you? And it was under a cloche. They like a cloche on Big Brother, don't they?
Of course.
So then they had to either get white meat, dark meat, tainted meat. That's one for the Walking Dead fans.
What's a dark meat?
I know dark meat sounds horrible, doesn't it? It don't sound nice.
What is it, like venison or?
I doubt it. Kevin was throwing it. Boring. Willow won the mystery prize, which turned out that she got to dress up as a bottle of ketchup.
I hate the mystery prize. You know, on Tipping Point, the mystery prize is either a hot air balloon, that's going to kill you. Formula One day, that's going to kill you. It's just stuff that can kill you.
I want to go in a hot air balloon.
Do you?
Yeah. It'd be brilliant. What, you're going to send me off there on my own?
You know 1,000 Ways to Die. That's 1,001.
So then, you say ketchup.
I say...
You say ketchup.
Tomato.
No, say ketchup.
Ketchup.
James says ketchup, funny.
How are you supposed to say it?
You say ketchup.
Ketchup?
Yeah.
But I just said... Oh.
Forget it. So then... we wondered if vegetarians could abstain from that task.
Well, what do you think?
Is anyone a vegetarian in the house? If there's anyone, you think it would be Sarah.
You would?
But... I doubt it.
No.
Anyway, Sindy picked the card where she got eliminated, and everyone said, that's a dagger. That's a dagger.
Oh, bare daggers.
Is that a dagger I see before me? And there was some serious music.
How serious? Like leukemia level? Or?
Dead child level.
Oh my God.
Godfrey was feeling the energy from the cloches.
No, he wasn't. He was just holding his hand over it, and then Big Brother was adding a simmery bit of CGI on top.
Anyway, the good part was Godfrey won. Yay! Is it an advantage being a black man and winning the chicken task? James just pulled a face as if to say that was not an appropriate comment.
That's like Ofcom.
It caused a race war. And then, yeah.
But he did say that he was eating the bones. He said to Bruno, he goes, if you don't want your bones, give them to me.
That's not right.
He said that's the best bit.
Won't that choke you eating a bone?
To be honest, I don't really want to get too deep into it after what you just said, so...
Apologies if I offended anyone for that stereotype there. So then... But everyone loves chicken anyway. So, they were all sunbathing.
Just ask Pauline from BBUK.
What? Does she like chicken?
Remember the chicken? She bankrolled that
chicken. Oh, yeah, she only gave so-and-so a small push in Jale. Oh, let's not get back on that road again.
Recidivist. I don't like tea and I don't like coffee. Sorry.
So then they were all sunbathing in the back garden, and James said, what month is it over there? Which made me laugh. What month is it over there in Canada?
I think it could be 15 August.
Did you really think they have different months to us?
No, but it's a different time, isn't it? Yeah. No, what I meant was, is it that hot there that you can sunbathe?
I know, because then it normally snowing when Big Brother Canada's on.
Yeah, but they've moved CGI it later and later.
Oh, yeah. So and they do CGI snow as well. Then we had this, the real task is...
I don't think it was...
It was.
But The Canadians don't know about what the real task is anyway.
Tell them.
As a British